The big news is that Iran has closed the Strait of Hormuz again. The UK Maritime Organization confirms, I'm reading now, the UKMTO confirms an incident 20 nautical miles northeast of Oman in the Strait of Hormuz. An Indian tanker was fired upon by IRG Navy gunboats and forced to turn around. Then, the head of Iranian Parliament National Security Committee, Ibrahim Azizi, released a provocative post on X, formerly known as Twitter. He says, "We warn you, but you ignored it. Now enjoy the Strait of Hormuz returning to status quo." They are taunting Donald Trump. You see, the American story now doesn't add up. The American intelligence doesn't add up. It looks like there's quite a lot of things that the American aged intelligence is missing with regards or with its assessment on the Iranian situation. First, the American intelligence or the Americans said that they have wiped out the entire Iranian Air Force. But a few days ago, we saw two Iranian fighter jets escorting the Pakistanis plane of, I don't know, it was the army general who went there to mediate on behalf of the Americans. We saw two Iranian Air Force pilots escorting that plane. And now they're talking of Iranian gunboats that fired on the Indian tanker. But America or Donald Trump said that their navy has been defeated and they don't have a navy. But now we're getting reports that the IRG is controlling the traffic in the Strait of Hormuz, which means there's quite a lot of work for America to do before they start talking peace. Iran has not been weakened as America think or as America says. And now Iranian officials seem to be more determined to fight it because they've realized the weakness or how far the American military can go. Now, I've got a statement here from the vice president of the Iranian government. He's saying, okay, Iranian Vice President Muhammad Reza Arif, this is what he said. The Islamic Republic aims to achieve the right to manage the Strait of Hormuz, whether within the framework of the negotiations or on the battlefield. Trump remarks stem from agitation, falsehood, and delusions, and there is no need to respond to them. So, Iran has insisted that it wants to tighten its grip on the Strait of Hormuz. It's going to be something else. I don't know how Trump is going to resolve this issue because recently he claimed victory and the NATO offer him some assistance. He said, "No, we don't need your help. The battle is finished." Yes. Will Trump take back to NATO now to ask for that assistance because Iran now has crossed again? This is embarrassing to Donald Trump administration. And it should also be, a lesson to America. When you're dealing with regimes like Iran, you can only, victory doesn't come from the table or a negotiating table when you're dealing with regimes like this. This regime only responds to force. In the Middle East, things work differently. Everything is taken by force. Donald Trump doesn't understand the advice from Benjamin Netanyahu. Netanyahu knows the Middle East more well than Donald Trump. But Trump sometimes he doesn't want to listen. Netanyahu, if it was Netanyahu leading this war, if it was Netanyahu in charge of this war, I think by now this war could have been finished because he knows how to deal with regimes like this. But Donald Trump is forever, holding Netanyahu's hands tight. He doesn't want to release him to do what he does best. Look at the peace agreement or the ceasefire he forced Netanyahu with Hezbollah to a point of saying that right now Israel is not allowed to bomb Lebanon. That was ridiculous. You don't talk to a head of state or to a sovereign country like that to say Israel is not permitted to bomb Lebanon. Look now, Trump thought he was pleasing the Iranians by siding with them and isolating or forcing Israel to stop fighting Hezbollah, which is a threat to Israeli communities. But look now what he gets. It's time Trump realized that his only ally and his big brother who can advise him how things are done in the Middle East is Benjamin Netanyahu. Donald Trump doesn't understand the Persian or the Middle East politics.